If you want to create an endless stream of inbound clients reaching out to work with you and become a market leader in no time as a real estate agent, you need to be working on getting positive reviews. In this video, I want to talk about why it's important to build up positive reviews as an agent, what makes a good realtor review from a client, and show you some examples of that, real examples that myself or my team has gotten over time. So you can kind of see that. Then I'm going to talk about how to get more resources on getting endless positive reviews, tips for that, my template that I use that always results in positive reviews, the best timing for that, how to time that correctly, and how to build up review profiles even as a brand new agent who hasn't done a lot of deals. So stay tuned. This is going to be a good one. Welcome back to my channel. I'm ｃｈάρχጽ I'm a real estate agent and team leader on a mission to help real estate agents everywhere grow their business and achieve financial freedom. One of the ways I do that is with my free real estate team. Click on the link below to check that out if you'd like daily coaching and mentorship to help you build up your business, whether you're a new agent, an experienced agent, whether you want to grow a team, as well as achieve freedom from real estate along the way with multiple income streams. Anyway, let's get to today's video. Let's start by talking about why it's important to build up a positive review profile on one or two platforms is what I recommend. I recommend two, but try not to do more than three because you can't ask for too much to build it out. You want to get a lot of reviews on just a few platforms to build that social proof. So the three reasons it's important. Think of Amazon. When you go to Amazon to buy a water bottle, what do? You search for water bottle and they're all the same price, right? Within a couple dollars, and you pick the one with the most 5-star reviews, right? 99 times out of 100, that's going to be the case. You don't pick the one with no reviews, and you certainly don't pick the one with 5 or 10 2-star reviews, right? Red flag, ain't going to happen. The same is true as a real estate agent, right? You can have that online profile and people will know by social proof that you're the agent to work with. And so there's kind of three components to that. The first is you can attract new clients. Maybe you don't know this, but on those platforms you choose to be on, those are all search engines. Plus, Google usually indexes all of those additional platforms too, as well as Google My Business as a platform you can get reviews on, which personally is one of my favorite. You can attract new clients you didn't even know existed because they're searching for best realtor in Panama City Beach, right? And what's going to pop up when that search happens on whether it's Facebook, whether it's Zillow, whether it's Google, the agents with the most positive reviews are going to pop up. So as you're building this profile, and a lot of agents aren't doing this at all, or they're not leveraging every opportunity to build up reviews, you're going to stand out and you're going to get organic traffic to you. I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of views a month just because I've built up reviews, right? So you attract new clients. Another reason is because you're building trust with prospective clients. When you meet somebody or you have a potential lead, what might they do when they get home after having that interaction with you? They don't know you from Adam, right? They just met you today. Should they work with you? I don't know. Let me look Charlie up, right? Let me look Sharon up. What's their social proof? First of all, you gotta have profiles built out, and then having positive reviews, they're gonna see that, and you're gonna stand out, right? As a positive agent, somebody that has done good work for people in the past, so they'll probably do good work for me too, right? So that's huge because you're turning a lead into a client, a prospective client into a client by having that positive track record, right? The other interesting thing you could do is you can point people to it, right? If you build up that track record enough, you can just outwardly say, hey, if you're not sure about working with us, just go check out our reviews on name the platform, right? That's huge because you can say, I don't have to speak for myself. I don't need to spend all day trying to convince you to work with me. Go check out what all my past clients said, right? And then you're going to want to work with me. That's very, very powerful. You don't have to speak for yourself. And then the third reason why it's super important is that you're creating shareable social proof. So you can take these reviews, turn them into social media content, whether that's blog posts, whether that's testimonials on your website, whether that's graphics for Instagram, whether that's reels you just want to talk about a positive review because it makes you so happy. That's great because that shows the world and all of your followers that you are a good agent, and it creates a fear of missing out by working with someone else. They're like, well, but Sharon's got all these great 5-star reviews. I would hate to work with somebody else if I could go get, that kind of 5-star service from her. Powerful. Okay. So what makes a good review from a client? So I would kind of point it to 5 different things. The first is being specific. The testimonial should provide details on the agent's expertise, right? You want to say, what is it you did so well? What skills really stood out? What are the results you delivered? And maybe, and a lot of times they do this, and it's great. Mention particular instances or challenges that you helped them surmount in this transaction. What challenges did you help them overcome? That's great to name those because it shows that you really are an expert in your field. The second thing is that a good testimonial is authentic. It should speak from the client's heart. They should be gushing. Some of our other videos, I'll talk about how you kind of prime the pump and create an environment for a gushing review when you hit the timing exactly right. But that review should show that they have a genuinely positive experience with you, right? A fake testimonial is going to stand out, right? It needs to be authentic. The third thing is that the testimonial needs to be compelling. So it's well written and it makes potential clients feel connected to the reviewer's experience, and it makes them feel like they want to have that experience. It evokes emotions, right? It's compelling. The fourth thing that makes a great review is it's raving. Hopefully it goes without saying, but it definitely needs to be super positive and provide positive feedback and talk about how you would, some of these reviews will say things like, I would definitely recommend him again. I will definitely work with him again. I would definitely never use any other agent besides him in that area. Like, that's powerful, right? That's a little bit negative, but in a very positive way, if that makes sense. And then number 5 for a good testimonial is that it's visually appealing. So if you can take a testimonial, and on some of the platforms, they're probably not going to have the photo. They may or may not have the name. Normally they have the name, at least the first name. But if you can then take that, add your client photo to it, or add a picture of you with them at closing, or add a little small headshot of that client in a bigger review graphic that you create on Canva or wherever that you can share on social media, that's very visually appealing, right? It draws the eye. It's like, wow, ooh, not only is it a written testimonial, but that's them, right? That's them saying that thing about you. Super powerful. All right. Okay. I'm going to show you a few examples now. Let's jump over here. So these are from the main blog post. So you can jump over there and review some of these, but you'll see that these evoke a lot of those keys to a good testimonial, right? Charlie is the best. That's positive, right? He's a great person, a great agent. He went out of his way to help answer questions, do research before, during, and after the deal. He helped us acquire an amazing property we didn't think would work out. We were a backup offer, right? Overcame a challenge here and made sure everything stayed on track. We will definitely be working with him again in the future, right? Raving, right? That's a raving remark right there. And it evokes some emotions that like, whoa, I want to work with him in the future, right? Charlie and his team were awesome. We worked with them while living in Guam. They accommodated all of our needs once, no matter the time difference. Charlie went above and beyond to make sure that we were taken care of throughout the entire process. Extremely knowledgeable on military home buying VA loan. Would definitely recommend to anyone looking in the area, right? You get the idea. This says Charlie is an expert at helping military buyers who haven't even moved here or stepped foot in the home yet. What kind of agent can do that? Well, this agent can do that. I don't know if they all can. I'm going to go with him because I'm moving from Japan, right? A lot of my clients are not in the area. Charlie's an expert real estate agent investor. Want to work with. He's extremely thorough and professional. It's fun to work with. I highly recommend him. That's a little bit more generic, right? That's not as emotionally evoking. It's good. It helps build the profile. It's not as direct, right? Truly exceptional. He was willing to go over and above. Moving from Ohio, he was always available to answer questions, even video tours of properties as they went on the market. Burst in dealing with other agents. Any issues were quickly resolved. His team made the PCS to Florida. That's a permanent change of station. It's a military move. Extremely easy. I would always count on them. Highly recommend. Awesome, right? You will not find a more patient, hardworking, professional, honest realtor. God, I couldn't have asked for a better start, right? Being the first-time home buyers is intimidating. Charlie made the process so much easier than we were expecting. He has been proactive in informing us of crucial details and information we would not have been aware of otherwise. Highly recommend to anyone that is searching for a realtor, right? You get the idea. So, the longer ones tend to have more of those 5 components, or they're more powerful, right? They're more emotional invoking, they're more raving. So again, we can scroll through this all day, but one of the points I want to get across, and so you definitely want to check this out on the full post and on a couple of our other videos, is the tips to really get the 5-star review, but to make it a gushing review, you kind of have to do a couple really important things. Timing is important. Closing gift is important. What you do after close is important. So go check those out, because I really want to make sure you get it right. Now, I hope you got something out of this video. If you want to see some tips for getting endless positive reviews, my template to request reviews, which works for me every single time, the best timing for it, how to build a review profile even as a brand new agent with just a few transactions, go over to the blog, go to agentwealthhustle.com, check out that post. The link will be below. And then you can also check out our other downloadables and free resources there. I've got a list and an explanation of 100 different ways, 120 different ways actually, to generate leads. That's pretty helpful if you're trying to figure out which ones might appeal to you. Don't do them all. Only pick a handful, okay? And if you want to learn about partnering with our team for free for daily growth, freedom, real estate success coaching, and help you pick the right lead generation strategies that are going to work for you, everyone should be doing this review one. But outside of that, there are some lead generation strategies that are going to be more suited to individuals than others. This is absolutely true. You cannot do necessarily everything, all right? And if you're like me, who hates cold calling, sorry, I just hate it. And your mentor or whoever tells you got a cold call, you now got a problem, because that's what you think, and that's not true, all right? You can generate leads in other ways. I like to generate clients that reach out to me. That's my favorite. It's the best use of my time. It's evergreen content. And so I just kind of keep growing those different ways. So if you want some free coaching on that, feel free to check out our real estate team. The link will be below, and I look forward to hearing from you or seeing you on our next video. Cheers. Go out there and crush it.